Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzeta7 here again, and welcome to another Hardcore Iron Man progress video here today on the road to all collections. And in this video, we don't really have as much progress as a normal week, mostly because of what the title likely says, and that is that I've been experiencing quite a few game crashes this week, and I go into more detail about what happened during one of the clips here, but I also have a clip of it actually crashing, and I also talked about this in my vlog on Monday, so you might have seen that. But yeah, there will be more details on that later on in the video, but for the most part, I have a couple of, or I think I have just one skilling level up in there, and then I do a bunch of other stuff that I kind of just end up summarizing in one long commentary clip, because none of it was really like clip worthy in and of itself, I guess you might say. But anyways, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into the first two clips, which are post commentary. So let's start with those now. In this first one, we are doing some herblore here. I did decide to do quite a bit of my herblore to get some more overloads set up once I went and hunted some Grenwalls. So as you guys will see here in a second, we just hit 93 herblore, which is pretty sweet. We get the nourished effigy, and it just makes the boost for overloads a little bit easier. And then I don't think there was any. Oh yeah, we actually can also make super Cerebrews, which is pretty important at some point, I'm sure. Whenever we can start farming a decent amount of grapevines and getting those Ceradomin wines from there, as well as boss drops. And this next clip is actually going to be where my game crashes. So I'm here at Zami God Wars. I was doing my Slayer task here. Never really have any issue here anymore. Can do trips without food, and having the intimidation totem makes it nice so I don't have to get KC. And right there you see the screen went black, and that is because my game crashed. And my OBS is still recording, but the game is gone, so it just went black. And I got that error message about some exception or something. So I opened the game back up like right away, and thankfully OBS takes long enough to recognize the source that it turns out that I'm already in the lobby by the time it realizes it, which is very nice. Don't have to blur out my login or anything like that. But as you guys can see, I'm loading into World 58. I was kind of worried that I was dead, but at the same time, there was only minions up at the time, so I wasn't too concerned. And as you can see, I'm just in the Zami God Wars little pre-staging room or whatever, and perfectly fine. Still even have my Sign of Life on. Didn't even have that go off, which is nice. Luckily, it happened before the boss was up. Otherwise, who knows, really? I could have died. So yeah, really fucking annoying. But I go into more details about the crash in the next clip, which is going to be live commentary. Just quick chatting that I have still used 0 lives. All right. Okay guys, I just wanted to make a little clip here just to kind of give an update on what I'm up to and stuff like that. So as you guys have already seen in the video, I did have a hard crash of my game happen at Zami God Wars, and I haven't really done any Slayer or PVM since then. The reason the crash happened for me was because of a glitch thing that happens when you unplug or plug in a USB headset. It would crash the game for me, and apparently that has to do with the Windows sound input being changed. So like even if you just change the sound input, it can crash the game, which is really bad. And I had to post a couple of times on Reddit before I got a response, but Shawnee did say that they are looking into a fix, or they have a fix in progress or something like that. So that's really bad. And I also had it happen. The reason it happened at Zami God Wars was because my keyboard came unplugged, and my keyboard was a piece of crap Razer one. I mean, it was an expensive keyboard. It was a nice mechanical keyboard, but it was bad because it would sometimes just decide to unplug itself, which obviously is definitely not good especially for something like PVM. So I got a new keyboard. Like when I crashed at Zami and my keyboard disconnected, like I thought it was because of that, which it might have been, but either way, I was like, that's enough. I'm getting a new keyboard. So I have a new keyboard now. It is pretty similar. Excuse me. It's pretty similar. It's got Cherry MX Blue switches. I like the clicky ones because it it helps me know, like, make sure that I've pressed my abilities, like, because that's pretty important. And yeah, I have that, so I'm no longer experiencing any disconnection issues with my keyboard, which is obviously good. And yeah, that's fine. However, I mean, I'm still worried about, what happens if something randomly, my audio decides to change, I don't know, and like my game just crashes because of it. I'm kind of hoping that they have a fix in for it soon, but I'm not sure if they will or not. And also, I've been experiencing another crash outside of that one, which is, let me pull up, they have the error message actually on their technical help for this one. This one, it says something about like a stack-based buffer was detected, and the game crashed or something. Like, it says something about how, like, we've closed the program, or we've crashed because this could allow malicious users to gain access to the program or something like that. It's a really weird error message, but they have the code listed on their tech support, and it says there that they are working on a fix. In the meantime, avoid busy areas and turn on compatibility mode. And I did have compatibility mode on since I've been experiencing those crashes, but it made my cursor get all misaligned in OBS, so I decided to turn it off for while I'm recording this clip at the very least. And it was annoying that I don't know why that would affect my cursor in OBS, but yeah, that is obviously bad. I don't know what causes that crash. It just kind of happens sometimes. It's happened while I've just been AFKing doing skills. It's happened while I've been in combat at temple trekking, which obviously isn't that dangerous, but still, I mean, I'm in combat. Don't want to be having my game freaking crash on me. But yeah, that's why I haven't really been doing Slayer, because of all these crashing issues. And well, I guess we'll have to see on Monday what they say, but in the meantime, I'm just going to be doing some skilling for now. I'm not like scared to PVM or do Slayer and stuff as a hardcore, but I'm definitely scared that the frickin' game is going to crash on me, since it's clearly having a lot of issues right now. So I'm going to take a break, get 99 Slayer when I can be a little bit more, or like be a little bit less afraid of dying to a game crash. But since in the meantime, what I have been doing is I did do a bunch of temple trekking. I've got the full lumberjack outfit and the full constructor's outfit, so now I can go do wood cutting without without having to worry about not having the outfit for it. And then I can obviously do the construction as well. I did get the monkey butler in my house to cut down on the costs a little bit of getting construction up, which is nice to have. And for temple trekking, I got the 2 medium and 2 easy people all the way to level 99, and I'm about halfway on both of the hard people, so I should be done with the temple trekking pretty soon. I'll probably just finish it off now, as I think it is a requirement for the Mauritania elite tasks, but it's also a comp requirement, and might as well finish it off because I've done so much of it. And as a result, I've gotten quite a few raw sharks. That's what I've been exchanging my tokens for. Got 2.2k of those, so I can probably cook some of those if I wanted to. I haven't cooked any of my manta rays yet, and I'm considering not doing it until I get 99 cooking and have the no burn ability, because I could technically just do Menaphos fishing and then have 99 cooking banked and get that off of just the Menaphos fish, and then not have to worry about burning my actual decent food that I want to use in the future. So thinking about doing that, not 100% sure what I want to do yet for cooking, but yeah. Other than that, I have also done quite a bit of herblore. I think I had a herblore clip earlier in the video, but since then I went ahead and made all of my torstals into overloads. So I am all out of torstals now, no seeds, no herbs. You get a lot of that from the higher levels of PVM, so I'll hopefully be able to resupply in the not too distant future. But I have 215 overloads, which is quite a nice stock to get me started with at the very least, so pretty happy with that. And I just hunted a bunch of Grenwalls for the extreme rangings. I still have almost 2k spikes. You do get spikes pretty quick, so it was not as bad as I thought it would be to get those done. But other than that, I also made myself 215 replenishment potions. I converted all my adrenalines into replenishments because I went ahead and crafted all of my flasks. So I got about 3.4k potion flasks and 2.8k crystal flasks. So that's nice to have those all set, and I'm still gathering the glass obviously, but we've got that. And one other thing, I managed to pick up actually a red dragon egg from my trapper, which is pretty sweet. Obviously you need 2, so it's not that big a deal at this point, but maybe along the line, hopefully I can get another one, and then we can maybe get started with some dragons on the POF, which will be nice to have, as we are obviously getting 120 farming and Herblore next month. But yeah, other than that, guys, I don't have a whole lot else that I've really been doing. Just a lot of skilling, AFKing stuff, because I am just not trying to die to a game crash. But I'll probably talk a little bit more about what I do for the rest of the week and stuff in the last clip. I just wanted to give this kind of midweek update on my thoughts, and it just makes no sense how how changing your audio settings could crash the game. It's like, what the fuck are they doing? But anyways, I will see you guys for the next clip.
Hello, winks at the bus stop.
Alright, you guys, so this is going to be the final clip for the video here. We are in the present time. I'm making this as I'm recording the video, or as I'm editing the video rather, and I'm not sure why my mouse is like bigger than it should be. Like, I'm looking at the OBS preview window and the woodcutting icon is overlapping the text, but that is not the case on my actual recording. OBS has always been really weird with the RuneScape custom cursor, but I'll see if I can maybe fix that for next week. I don't know if anybody has any and knows anything on how to fix that, but yeah, I'm just doing woodcutting here on Apatol at the moment. Got my full lumberjack outfit as I mentioned in the last clip, so now I'm free to do woodcutting without having to worry about missing out on the bonus XP from the outfit, which is nice. And yeah, I would like to get woodcutting up to a pretty high level before I train my hunter, because I do want to train my hunter pretty much exclusively at big game hunter, and you do really want to have a high woodcutting level for doing big game hunter, because the vines and the jungle trees in there have a pretty low success rate, and you do need to have quite a high woodcutting level and like a good hatchet and everything possible to make those better. And also, of course, I don't know how many fragments you end up getting with woodcutting. I know some of them are slower than others, like thieving is really slow, but maybe I'll be able to get some pieces of the outfit at the very least. But yeah, that is why I'm here. I'm currently 85 woodcutting, just leveled up recently, so that's going pretty well. And these teak logs are obviously going to be used for my construction at some point down the line. I'm not really going for like a high woodcutting level right now. I'm just doing this as something to sort of AFK with. It's just something I felt like doing randomly. And kind of what I want to do with woodcutting is I'll just do my hatchet from like level 1 to 10 or 12 or whatever, and then probably leave and go do something else for a bit, and I'll see how much woodcutting XP that gets me in the end. But other than that, from the last clip that clip was only 2 days ago, and I haven't really done a whole lot since then. I'm starting to get a little bit back into Slayer. I've done a couple of tasks, and I currently have Vile Blooms, which are definitely something that I would not want to have my game crash during. But I haven't had any crashes for the past 2 days, so that's good. As long as I'm kind of feeling a little bit more confident about getting back to Slayer. But I might wait until Monday to see if they do release any patch for the crashing issues. But I haven't decided exactly if I do want to wait or not. I'll probably do the Vile Blooms today, maybe at some point, but. Yeah, other than that, I'm getting pretty close to 94 div, 2 more days of cash for that, which is nice. Then I'll only need 1 more level for those incandescent wisps finally. And I don't think I really have any other skilling level ups in here. Nope. I did just unlock the Cherrywood region in my port, which is pretty nice. Little update there. I've been going really slow with ports, but I've been starting to stay more on top of it now, especially since we have the longer voyages now. And I also got 95 attack during some of my Slayer tasks just recently. But other than that, I don't think there's any other level ups that I've had. And yeah, I'm mainly just going to be doing some random AFK skills and then getting back into Slayer quite soon. I will definitely try and get 99 Slayer by next episode, just as long as there's no crashing issues or anything else I have to worry about. But yeah, apologies for not the most progress in this video. I kind of just jammed everything that I did across the week into that one clip from yesterday, but we'll have to see how things go within the next week or so. And yeah, You guys can let me know your thoughts on the comments down below. Have you been experiencing any of these crashes or anything like that? Had any issues with the game recently? Not sure really what the problem is, but hopefully they get them fixed pretty soon, and we can feel a little bit safer than we have been in the past week or so. Thanks for watching the video, you guys. I'll have my normal Monday vlog out as per usual to see if they to discuss if they have any patches or if there's any update that comes out. I'll definitely be discussing that in the vlog, and I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching, and peace.